Hello guys and welcome to this breaking news video concerning Alex Albon's promotion to the Red Bull senior team for the rest of the 2019 F1 season. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, the Thai driver has thoroughly impressed me in his rookie Formula 1 season. He has some serious speed and he definitely has the ability to recover from difficult situations. Use the Chinese Grand Prix as an example. He crashed heavily in FP3, started from the pit lane for the Grand Prix and scored a solitary point in P10 using a brilliant strategy in the process. Now, I believe this is a trait that the top drivers definitely have, like Hamilton, like Vettel, like Verstappen, being able to recover from poor situations, scoring the points, and it's almost like a damage limitation situation to them, and it comes under immense pressure, and Albon to me has proven that he definitely preserves that skill. Now, I do believe Albon has been promoted to Red Bull a bit too early, and it's almost a carbon copy to Pierre Gasly's situation. Gasly being promoted a bit too early for Red Bull's liking, and I think Albon could fall under that trap, but we will see. Another thing, I don't think Albon has been as good as his teammate Daniil Kvyat in the 2019 season so far, but I will get onto that a little bit later. Pierre Gasly, he's been dropped to Toro Rosso, and in my opinion, he's been lucky to see out the first half of the season with Red Bull. I don't think he's been good enough across the spine or span of the 2019 season so far. Been way too inconsistent. In fact, he's been consistent at just not being good enough. He's been miles off his teammate. Yes, I know Max is worth a bit, but still, he's even been lapped by his Dutch teammates at certain events. Not good enough, and hopefully for Pierre, he can learn his trade in a midfield car, because I don't want this to knock his confidence, but he needs to discover himself once more, because 2019 has just been an utter disaster. I definitely feel sorry for Daniil Kvyat. He deserves that Red Bull seat. He's been brilliant so far this season. He has been better than Alex Albon, his teammate, so far this season. And yes, I know Kvyat has that experience behind him, which Albon doesn't. But if Red Bull want to be choosing a better driver who's been performing better this season, Kvyat would have been the better option. Just use Germany as an example, or just the whole season in general. He's just maximised every single opportunity, and it has just come at a premium, especially at the German Grand Prix with that P3 finish. And although he did miss out on this seat for the rest of 2019, I still believe he is in the hunt for that Red Bull seat next season. Just comparing Alex Albon and Daniil Kvyat, Kvyat has more points finishes, and a better best result so far. So Kvyat definitely is ahead in terms of performance so far this season. After recovering from this news, or adapting to this news, I'm sort of realising why Red Bull signed Albon. Now, as much as Albon could fall under the Gasly trap of being promoted too early, I think this is a test to see who will partner Max Verstappen in 2020, hence why I said the Albon move is not going to be permanent. Well, it may be permanent, but it's definitely not securely permanent just yet. I think Red Bull are trying to see who is the best option to try and partner Max Verstappen at Red Bull next season. I think they know about Kvyat, how good he can be in a Red Bull car / top tier car. Gasly, well, they have the data from him. He hasn't been performing, as they can see with Albon now. So they're evaluating their options. They're putting the cards in front of them, and they're assessing each one. Personally, I cannot see Pierre returning to Red Bull for next season. He's been given his chance, and he hasn't risen to the scenario. I believe it's between Albon and Kvyat for that seat next year, and it's heavily dependent on how Albon performs in this next 9 Grand Prix up until the end of the season. If Albon performs and not so much challenging Verstappen, but is challenging for some podium finishes, he will definitely be driving for Red Bull next season. But if he's not adapting to the Red Bull car and is struggling, then I can see Daniil Kvyat driving for Red Bull in 2020. So as much as there is a lot of pressure mounted on Alex Albon, there is no reason to why he cannot stand up to it. Now, Alex needs to go into the summer break realising that he has this chance now to drive for Red Bull. I don't think he needs to be thinking about podiums. It's about developing as a driver in a top tier car. If he maximises this opportunity, then a Red Bull stay will be at the long term. However, if he struggles a bit and almost replicates Gasly's form, he will be driving for Toro Rosso again in 2020. And I have also realised when Helmut Marko comes out and says something, do not believe it one bit. He said that he was not going to drop Gasly until the end of the 2019 season, yet he drops Gasly about a week after he makes that notion. So do not believe Helmut Marko for 1 second. So I just say focus on how Alex does for the rest of the season and see how much talent the guy really does have in a top tier car. But guys, that is it for today's breaking news videos. Please like this video, comment down below what you thought of my opinions and the move that Red Bull have committed to, dropping Gasly for Alex Albon for the rest of 2019, and please subscribe to the F1 Tube YouTube channel. And until next time guys, see you later.